your shield. Or on it.
Yes, milady.
That's the one you're talking
Oh, and we're back. Here we are. We are here with Lena, live via Skype. As you can see, we are here also in sunny California. She's out in sunny California. We're here in a dark studio.
Where you belong.
Yeah, where we belong. Caged up with our toys.
Thanks, Lena.
Yeah, with all of our insanity here in our little...
We're a very dark bunch.
In our dark emo world. So yeah, like let's we put some questions together. I don't know which camera I'm on right now. That one, there I am.
One?
I don't know. What? Can you hear me?
One? Hi, I can hear you.
Is Pete there? Hi, Pete.
Pete's taking Monk outside.
Oh, is Monk? She eating her tail again?
As you know, that's a good idea.
It is. Well, so let's start off with a couple questions and things. And the first one we'll throw out there is, what was your favorite role and what was your least favorite role?
See, that puts me in a bad spot, the least favorite.
Okay, well, we won't do that then. What was your...
They've all been amazing.
They're all... What was your favorite role, Lena?
Well, you know, weirdly, I just went off and did Dread.
Yeah.
Where I got to play Mama Madrigal, who's a bit of an evil bitch. And that was just such good fun to me because I got to be scarred and tattooed and just be completely psychotic, which is fun.
Well, that's always, I think, exciting for an actor, right? I mean, you get the opportunity to really play something you otherwise...
Yeah, so many of your roles have been so good and noble and like the strong woman, so it's got to be fun to play the villain.
Yes, I loved it. I was quite good at it.
Yeah. So, well, let's stick with the favorite role. We won't go with least favorite role, and then Alexis has the. She'll go with our next question.
Okay, if you could work with any actor, dead or alive, any actor throughout history, who would it be?
God.
As a director or as an actress?
I was very, very, very lucky to get to work with Heath, so I fulfilled that dream because I've always admired him, and I love Javier Bardem. There's tons of people I admire. I love Kate Winslet, Meryl Streep, Jennifer Lawrence. And as a director, a budding director, I'd work with anyone that would work with me.
Well, that's a great...
That's very honest. That's a great answer.
That's a great answer. Well, and the next one was kind of like along those same lines. As an actor, what kind of a director, what if you could work with any director, alive or dead, who would that potentially be? It doesn't have to be just one, but
I love Pedro Almodovar. I love all his movies. I think he's just an incredible actor's director. I just have to learn Spanish. Yeah. And I love, there's an English guy called Shane Meadows who's just superb. He creates amazing movies that are sort of hilariously funny, and then in the same breath they become so dark and so scary. And he's just a real skilled director. And Ken Loach. I had the chance to work with him, but I had to turn it down because I was pregnant with my son.
Oh, well, that was worthwhile.
Yeah, that comes
It was worthwhile, exactly.
Absolutely.
But one day I hope to work with him.
Well, there's many more projects to be had and done.
Yeah.
There's so many. There's too many to name.
Well, that's kind of where, we're kind of going with this whole train of thought, because, obviously you and I have been talking and working on, with you as a director and everything like that, and I think...
I've never met you. Stop calling me.
Yeah, right? Who are you? Why are you standing outside of my house? How do you know where I
Calling me from
live?
your weird basement with your guns and fucking swords. What is going on?
Who are all these people?
Have you captured that beautiful woman and put her in your cellar?
I know. We're gonna redo like a Silence of the Lambs, like after we get
Yeah.
off of here.
I'm actually just going along with this so that Ben doesn't kill me.
Right. Like, with all these.
Yeah.
Be like, all right, now put your head between the two creatures, and I will beat you with them.
Yeah.
This is-
These weapons are pretend.
Right.
These are toys.
Right. All of my madness in here. Welcome to my dungeon of awesome.
This is actually his role model.
Yes.
That's why it's
Right.
here.
This is. I don't know if you can see on camera, whatever
I
camera
can't.
it is.
What is that?
Can you get it on camera? A. Get on my camera. There you go.
Is that a large beetle?
Collector's
It's the
item
awesome
Joker.
Arkham Asylum Joker. Can you see that? Isn't that cool?
I got nothing. I got you two and a table.
Oh, you have the big. Oh, okay. Can you see? You
There
only got
we
the wide
go.
shot. Woo.
Nice.
Here.
Good. That's
Yeah,
good
it's-
inspiration.
Oh, it's pretty awesome. Yeah,
It's
I bought
pretty-
this the other week. I don't know. I just love toys. Tanya is obviously is always relegates my toys into a corner. So I'm not. They probably should go there in that corner. I can't wait till I have my own man cave. This is why I'm turning this little dungeon here into a man cave kind of. It's like, all right, great. I have a little studio to work out of. Let's put toys in it. So Tanya's quite happy about that. Well, that's why I'm excited about having a son, because then I can go and not look like the weird, creepy dude who's like in Toys R Us.
In the playroom. The playroom is for your son, not for you.
Right. I'm like picking up GI Joes, and I'm like, oh, these look awesome, and they're like, oh, is that for you? No, it's for my son. Of course. How old is he? 6 weeks old. Anyway, so. Yes, I've captured Alexis here.
Yes.
That's what I do. I capture pretty girls and put them in my toy room.
Get out, Alexis, run!
Yeah, right? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess,
You guys keep going mute, so it's like it's literally like 2 minutes in, 2 minutes out of volume.
Oh, you
Oh.
can't hear us?
It's like 2 minutes and then you're gone for a minute and then I hear you.
Oh no.
Shit! Well, then let's move on to our next question.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep, I
Is
can
it
hear you
clear?
now, yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me now? I guess,
You wanna-
when did you want to know when you wanted to direct?
What?
When did you know that you wanted to direct? When, what was it that...
Like, did you have a moment, because you started out as an actress, did you have a moment that just made you, realize?
Well, I mean, I am still, and I mean, I'd love to, I would not call myself a director, but I've got a very, very big passion to direct, and it feels like a very natural step. I guess, I've been acting for 20 years, and I think for the last 10, I've sort of been building the, what's that word? Infrastructure.
Yes.
In myself to be able to do it, and it's just a natural progression. I love actors, unlike some directors, and I believe that I'm very capable. So it's just it's just keep knocking on doors, and the time will arrive.
Well, that is...
Any donations are welcome.
We're starting up the Lena Headey Directing Fund. You can find it at
It's a PayPal account.
www.lenadirector.com. That would actually be... We can raise the money for all of these projects.
Yes, come on.
I think it sounds fantastic.
If you sell some of those toys, you could.
Right? If I didn't buy all these toys, I probably could. I would have a lot more money in the bank if I wasn't buying so many damn toys.
Right? I mean, seriously.
Seriously. Duh.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I spend like so much money on video games and toys. Should buy stock in them.
Yes.
Yes. Well, here's kind of an interesting one. And Alexis, if you want to take this
Sure.
one.
Yeah. I mean, what films have
Sorry, guys,
inspired you?
I can't hear you.
Oh shoot, it's going out again.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay. What films have you felt have really inspired you as a filmmaker, or as an actress?
I think there's a wonderful Ken Loach's first movie called Kess. I don't know if anyone out there's familiar with it, but it's incredibly beautiful. It's set in a place where where I'm from in England, a very sort of cold, elemental part of the world, and it's about a little boy who befriends a kestrel, and he trains it, and it's sort of his only friend in the world, and he's got a pretty brutal home life, and I watched that way back when at school, and I just remember being just moved by it. Visually, it's just beautiful, and I think I live my day to day seeing things kind of play out, and I just get excited. I get excited watching movies. I get excited writing movies. I get excited to be behind a camera and bring things together. So it's in there somewhere. It has to come out.
It will. It will. Well, I mean,
I'd say that's my biggest, inspirational movie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of brings even into the next question, which was, in general, what kind of is inspiring, whether it's photographs or fashion, or, if you see something, like if you're, as an actor, as a filmmaker in general, like what are the things that kind of make you go, aha, like that's amazing. I really think that, should be shown to many people, or, a style or whatever,
I think many things. I think movies, obviously. I can now hear myself.
Oh no, is it looping?
Yeah.
Chris, are we looping? Are we having a technical difficulty?
No, we're good.
We may be looping, but I think it might be on her end. It might be the speakers going back in through.
Is it the speakers? Is that Dana? Hi, Dana.
Dana's here.
It's good now.
Hi, Dana. Is it good? We're all good?
Let's test it out and see.
Lena, are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you were saying about things that, inspire, get you going as a filmmaker.
Yes, I think, everything. Movies, people, observing people. I think fashion, photography, everything. My house is full of photography books on every subject, and I find them. There's my friend calling in the background. It's weird. I'd like to do all the interviews at my home.
It makes it easy, doesn't it?
Half naked. But everything. Everything's inspirational. Music, sitting here in my garden, it's all informative.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, you said music too. I mean, I know, with music, because I mean, my personal background was always coming from the music side of things. I always loved music, played music, whatever. For me, it was something that was very, kind of drove me into film and comics and everything. And even reading comics, I would always have a soundtrack listening in the background. But I mean,
it brings it to life. So
what's that?
It brings the visual to life.
It absolutely does. I mean, and I think music is such a huge part of films and just everything, and in life in general. I mean, so I mean, for like some, this is just a random question, like, bands or groups or people that you're listening to now and that, really get you, inspired and that,
I don't know, really. I've weirdly been listening to children's music in the car with my son.
Right.
Currently, there's a song called Take Me to the Park, which I find extremely entertaining as a kid.
I wonder if we could find that.
Yeah, do you have it?
Hold on, what is it called?
I do have it. It's quite rousing.
Take Me to the Park?
Yes.
Mustard Plug? Is that what it is?
I think it's by Aardvark.
Okay, let's see if we can
That's
find
cute.
this. Aardvark. The great thing about having
I think they're playing at Coachella.
Yeah. There was a large aardvark in the park. They say he's missing. Is that the one?
No.
What the hell is this? There was a large aardvark.
Aardvark is the band, right? It's not the...
No, the Aardvark song? No, I don't know. I don't think that's it. I don't think that...
Don't worry. I don't think unless you have kids, I don't think you're not missing anything.
I mean, hey, I know, I'll know in about 3 weeks.
He will need to,
so.
yeah.
I'll be listening to the Aardvark song or whatever. Is that a weird crow in the background I hear?
Yes, that's my pet crow.
Your pet crow. Well, yeah, I mean, let's, the next thing we were going to talk about was, like, the new stuff